Hi, it's Neil here from Total Wellness Club, and I've got with me Joe today as well. At Total Wellness Club, we help solve the problem of preventable ill health by helping providers, people like you, drive up your impact with your business. And we do this by helping you build proof and build credibility in your solutions. So it breaks down barriers between you and your potential new clients. And we also help you with marketing insights, tips, and insider secrets, like what we're doing today. That was very good grammar, wasn't it? On which note today, we're going to be looking at launching online programs with you. If you're watching this, please say hi, and we'd love to know what's happening in your business right now and what you're really excited about, because we just love celebrating those things with you. We do read all the comments and take a look at what you're doing. News from Total Wellness Club this week is that we've been getting all of the prizes out to the winners in the Nutritionist of the Year award. And we've also been planning our calendar for 2019. I'm also going to be out and about this weekend at the Free From Festival in Bristol, because we've teamed up with the festival to offer marketing critiques to their exhibitors so that they can help take their stands to the next level. That's what's happening with us. That's what's new for us. That's the buzz in our business. But what about you? What's happening for you? And so we would love to know. We do love to hear your news. Last week, we announced our 28th winner for this year's Nutritionist of the Year award. And that was Trish Tucker-May. Let me just share my screen with you just for a second. And you can see here, we announced this last week. And Trish jumped straight on to Facebook straight afterwards and did a Facebook Live, and she's got all these wonderful comments that came in from her family and friends, and also her clients as well, all sort of joining in and congratulating her on her success. So congratulations again to Trish.
Yeah, well done, Trish.
And it's great to see all of Trish's reviews coming in, but also congratulations as well to the runners-up, who were Gabriella Lerner and Zaya Nutrition. So today we're going to be talking about launching online programs. I'm going to talk more about the products and programs. Joe's going to talk a little bit more about the membership side of things. We're doing this because there was a question posed by Monica Crowley from Rainbow Vibrations, and she posed the question in our Business Growth Hub group recently, and I promised that I'd cover this on a Facebook Live. So I'm going to talk about when to set programs up, and also I'm going to talk about when not to, because I think it's important to get the distinction between those two things. And so Joe will talk about membership programs, and we'll talk about launching them and enrolling people and all of those kind of things as well. So I think Monica's question is a great one, because a few years ago, everyone was talking about building and launching online programs. The buzz about online programs back then was that they were a great way to earn passive income. And in my view, online products and programs can be a really great multiplier for you. They're great when you've maxed out on time, or when you're continually taking clients through the same questions. And you can see that there would be a quicker way for you and a cheaper way for the clients to get that information. So we work with a number of clients to build and launch programs, and we'll be helping more wellness providers with this in 2019 as well. So if you have an idea of a program, product, or membership that you want to launch, please do drop us a line, and we'll be glad to take a look at that and see if it's something we can help with as well. Mm-hmm. So let me give you an example of when I created a product. While I was coaching and mentoring clients, I was always being asked over and over again about sales conversations. So what I did was create a program that my clients could buy, and then they could go through this in their own time. And then I could just focus on the fine-tuning those sales conversations with them. But I could do that fine-tuning on a one-to-one basis, whereas they could get the whole program and go through it in their own time for a fraction of the cost. So instead of paying me something like £200 an hour, what they could then do is they could go and get all of that information about sales conversations at a fraction, as I say, of that cost. So what I also did was give my clients a great offer that was very attractive to them as well. So what that did was cover my costs for actually building the program, so that any additional sales that came after the program was created, of course, are then just nice bonuses as well. So let me show you this page. Let me just share my screen with you again. So this is the product page for the product that I created called the No Selling Sales Formula, because I wanted to help people be able to sell without being pushy and salesy.
That's an old image.
That is an old image, yeah. I've lost a bit of weight since then. This page is now set up for Total Wellness Club members, so you can get this program from our resource suite, and you can get it for £47 as opposed to the 197, which is generally on sale for. So we've put that in there as one of the resources. But I'm telling you all about this. I'm telling you this story and showing you this because with a lot of things in business, it really comes down to timing. And when I was being asked the same questions by clients over and over again, it just actually, to me, made complete sense to create this program for them, because I'd reached capacity with clients, and like I say, I was being asked these same questions over and over again. So to help the clients, I created something that could move them quickly while saving me time, and at the same time, it gave me a great product that I could then offer to more people. So I wasn't building the product and then thinking, how can I sell this? I'd already actually got the people who were ready to buy it, got quite a significant group of them. So we'd already, in a way, tested to see whether or not there was demand on that. So I then did a very similar thing. I created a one-day program teaching small groups of people how to sell their services from the stage. So this would generally take me 5 or 6 hours if I did this one-to-one. So it would cost the client probably about £1,200, £1,400, £1,500. So what I did when I put this into a one-day program was I was able to offer this to clients for about £400. I had about 6 people attend, so it meant that I could earn about £2,500 in the day. But it also saved the clients about £800 each. Plus we all got to meet up and have some
really
good networking time together over lunch and over breaks as well. So it was a great day. But again, it was created on demand. I wasn't building a product and then thinking about how am I going to sell this. I was actually just looking at the demand and then following that flow. So I've used the same program several times as well since to work with other clients. So in the past, I've seen a lot of people create and launch programs that were, in hindsight, way too early in their business life. You've seen that with clients as well, haven't you? They invested sort of months of building something that maybe only made a handful of sales if they were lucky sometimes. So the first distinction I would ask you to make is the one about timing. And the question that I would be asking you if I was working one-to-one with you right now is, do you have people who are already ready to buy this program that you're thinking of? And when I say that, I mean if you've got 20 or 30 people who you would likely see, or they would see this as being their next step, the next natural step in their progress, and would they then be ready to buy this from you if you presented it to them? So these would be people that would then fund the creation of the program. So effectively you pre-sell it and then you would create it. That's exactly how I did those programs when I was creating them before. Never created anything without actually going and seeing if people would buy it. So the next thing to think about is, where will your leads come from? So if you create a program, who are going to be your marketing partners on an ongoing basis? So who would help you sell this later? These days, I'm not as naive as I used to be, and I wouldn't just dive straight into creating a program or a product unless I have a hungry market and then lead generation sorted on the back end of that. So let me bring in Jo now, because Jo's the one who usually helps clients build the programs. She's going to talk more about the membership side of programs and also enrolling people. So pass over to you.
Yeah, thanks. Okay. So yeah, membership programs. I chose to talk specifically about membership programs because I get asked about them all the time, because they really do have a reputation of being the holy grail of business, and they sound amazing and can be. So you can get 100% predictable recurring revenue. Once it's established, you can potentially keep it running forever. you know quite well how much time investment it's going to require from you. In theory, you don't need to sell it every month. The members just automatically renew the subscription unless they consciously drop out. And even if members are relatively inactive, you nonetheless keep earning the money. So it all sounds great so far. So what do you need to actually make that happen and make that be the case for your membership? So I'm going to cover 4 key areas that I've experienced over many years now of helping customers to implement the strategy to memberships and the membership program itself. And what I found, these 4 key areas will really help you once you've got these covered. So first of all is a great quality product that you can demonstrate will solve your avatar's problems. So yes, it always comes back to the avatar and what problem you're solving, and really make sure that you've thought about those things, and you need to be able to demonstrate that your solution is actually going to get rid of your avatar's problems and achieve the result or outcomes that they want. And this goes for any product, so it's not just membership for this particular area. And the more specific you can be about with your offering, and the more value you will be able to provide to your members. You need to be really clear on exactly what the membership is going to do for your potential customers.
I'll just jump in there as well with avatars. We covered avatars a few months ago in one of our Facebook Lives. And also in our resource suite, if you're one of our members, you'll be able to get a great avatar building document. And as Joe says, avatars actually, I think avatars are the cornerstone for building a program. And one of the things, once you've drafted out who your avatar is, it's sticking true to that as you develop the program, because sometimes it's easy to forget and you start doing things that you want to do as opposed to things that they actually need. So an avatar document like that can really help you. So that's in our resource suite. Carry on.
Perfect. So the next key area is your strategy. And you really need to look at how you're going to be selling this program, and have a launch plan and a continuous marketing plan on how you're going to carry on getting new members. And look at where does the membership fit within your customer journey? Where will new members be coming from? And remember, it's the same work as it is for 1 as it is for 100, and that's a sort of a doubles. What's the phrase? Exactly. So there's good and there's bad to that. So when we work with clients, we always suggest that they launch a membership. Neil's already suggested something like this earlier. Always suggest that they have a good, strong customer base and a community to launch it to make sure they sustain its growth. And it's really worth asking people before you create the membership if it's something that they would find useful and how much they would pay for it. And that way you're really assessing the interest, and you could build a bit of a buzz before you actually launch anything. And in the end, it could save you a lot of time and money. You could even pre-sell the membership to create a list of people who are going to jump in on the day it's launched. And that's a great litmus test as well to see if people are prepared to pay for it. Because sometimes you can say, oh, people can be all keen and interested, oh yeah, that sounds good, but it's not until you actually ask them to come across with the money that you find out if you have really communicated the value well enough for them.
Definitely.
Yeah. So generally, through a membership platform is something that you slowly build up over time, and as the more people sign up to it, the more value the platform increases. So it's really sort of much more of a longer term business model. And I find a really great thing to do is to sign up to somebody else's membership to get insights from what they're doing, see what you love, see what you don't like about it, see if their videos are too long or too short for you. What are your feel? When do you start getting membership fatigue? When do you start wanting to think, oh, I don't know if I'm getting the value from this? So you can use that to really inform your strategy, and great research.
Yeah, Joe's actually a great modeler of other people's things. You do a lot of research into the market and what's going on, and as Joe works with clients and you're building membership programs, she's got great awareness of actually what other people are doing and what you should and shouldn't do as well. So like she said, have a look at what other people are doing and really understand it to a really deep degree before you start.
Absolutely. So the third key area is to have this content plan that's going to pull people through month by month or week by week, whatever, however your membership is set up, to really help them see that they're getting value. And you can do that by using tools like accountability or progress tracking to really help them assess each month or week what value they're getting, what difference is, what results they're achieving from being in your membership. And then you've got to consider a stick plan, and this is a biggie. How are you going to keep members coming back month after month? How will you get them to stick around so that they're really excited to see what's coming next? And earlier on, I said one of the benefits of the membership is that you don't have to resell it, but actually the reality is you do really need to resell it every month through the great content and through communicating the benefits continuously. People do get membership fatigue, and often if they've not used it or they've not felt they've got the value of it for 2-3 months, then they will start to question it and probably drop out. Did you want to share something there about?
If I just say, there's a couple of things here really. There's the fatigue that you may have actually in creating this program or product. So there's different types of membership program or programs or membership programs you can create. You could do something like a 3-month program or a 6-month program. You could also do what's called a continuity program, as in it doesn't ever have an ending. What can happen? What happened to me anyway was that I was running the program, I think, for about 2.5 or 3 years.
A long time.
And going into the final few months of it, I started to develop some kind of fatigue in that I'd always got to be thinking of what new thing I was going to share with people every month. And I actually wanted to move on to the next thing at that point in my life as well. So it made sense to actually curtail that program and stop it, because it wasn't fair to the members and my energy wasn't in it any longer. So, but it was great from an income point of view, in terms of that there was always that residual income coming into the business every month, and you knew that you've got that benchmark every month that would cover all the costs. So it was great from that point of view.
So it's really worth considering that when you're building your strategies. Think about it. Are you going to want to be running this for 2 or 3 years? So just think about it. So
what you have is you could have a short-term program that you could run for 3 or 6 months, and then your energy and focus really, actually, because the program's created and it has a beginning and an end to it. So what you could do then is just focus on the marketing, as in getting people into that program every 3 to 6 months. Whereas the other program, obviously, you get people into it and then you've got to keep it going. And one of the things I would say about one of those sort of longer term programs is that people don't always want to jump straight into something that they're going to pay for on an ongoing basis, pay for monthly, in other words. One of the ways that we've looked at this with other clients is how we stream people in, how we sort of bundle in the membership program as an add-on with another product or service. So then they buy something else and then they get this on an ongoing basis afterwards. And that actually did cause quite a significant bump in numbers with one particular client we were working with. It was actually became the main income stream, and it was good 6 figures that was coming in from it. So you can earn good money from these, is one of the things that we're saying here today. But also do keep in mind that it's not all passive income. There is quite a bit of work you have to do into these programs sometimes. I'll let you carry on now. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. So really building on that, the fourth key area I want to cover is that something that works really well for keeping members engaged and helping you not have such a high dropout is building a community around your membership. If you think that the value of the product itself might eventually run out for somebody because they've extracted everything they possibly could have got out of it, but the value of a community really could be infinite. The community can help you with creating more content, they support each other, and they can respond to each other's questions. But while you've only got a limited amount of time to do certain things, the community is a collection of people that can really help solve each other's problems. So if you can nurture that and provide a real outstanding environment, then it's really worth a lot to people. And that's what we're building with our Facebook group, the Business Growth Hub for Wellness Experts. we'll add the link into the comments shortly. So if you're not already a member, we'd love you to come across there and join us in that group, where it's a community of wellness experts who can really support each other, answer each other's questions, and share resources. And of course, we're on there too, so we will always jump in and answer any questions that we can as well. The
thing with that group as well, it doesn't have to be a one-way street. You can also pose your questions. We invite that. We put 2 or 3 posts into the group pretty much every week, inviting you to share your successes, but also ask your questions and also share resources so that other people can learn as well. So we'd like to invite you to do that. But if you don't have to wait, if you've got a problem with something, or you're launching a new website, put a post in there if you want some feedback on something, and we'll gladly jump in and take a look at that.
Cool.
Yeah.
So in summary then, running a membership platform can be a great business model once you've got enough ongoing members, and you're keeping your dropout rate low. You'll have a reliable source of income every single month, which is great. So if successful, it really can be the holy grail of business. But then a membership program can be time consuming, as we've explained, take time to set up and to run, and you will have to continuously provide enough value for people to keep paying the ongoing subscription. So just think carefully in your strategy whether this is the right model for you. It is a membership program, a good fit for your business, a good fit for your business now, and is it right for your avatar? And is it right for the problem that you're going to solve using the membership program? So just think about all those things in your strategy. And if you're excited to get your membership program going now, and you want to know, okay, Joe, so what do I need? How do I get this sorted? I'm going to create a little directory of some software and some plugins that you can use in a summary table for you of the top ones that I would choose to look at if I was next building a membership site. And that's going to be in our resources centre.
Yep.
How do they get access?
So the resources centre, if you're already a member, you'll already have a link to get into that. If you can't find that link, of course, just drop us a quick message and we'll share that link with you. If you're not already a member, then please do come and join us. Go to business.totalwellness.club. So that's business.totalwellness.club. We do a couple of things. We help you to drive up the impact by collecting social proof that you can then use to break down barriers when it comes to a new client considering buying from you, or if you sell sort of physical products. You can also use it as well to help show potential suppliers and buyers that you've already got a group of people who are already raving fans of your product or service. We also offer trainings like this as well, and as Joe's mentioned, we put these resources into a resources suite so that you can dive in there, and you can also have guides and templates and other things as well. Next thing to say really is, one of the final things to say today is that we have some other awards. We mentioned Trish earlier on winning in the nutritionist category. We will be announcing other categories next week. We're looking forward to doing that. Next week we're going to be announcing the personal training award winner for our GEM award for 2019. So this will be the personal trainer who has collected the most reviews over the course of the year. And we'll also be announcing the therapy and the workplace wellness category as well. And then next week, the topic we're going to talk about in next week's Facebook Live is how to ask for what you want, because we know, everyone, it's not just me, Joe,
it can be difficult.
It's hard to ask for what you want. So we're going to cover that topic next week because I think it's a real key one. So that's what we wanted to say today. Great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Have a great end to your week and have a great weekend. And we'll maybe see you in Bristol if you're going to come along to the festival up in Bristol, the Free From Festival. And we'll see you soon. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.